I received an email today from Dr. David Park. He's a member of the tribe. I've seen comments from him, I believe, in the past, so he's been with us for a while. And he sent me, along with the email, a link to a YouTube video that he created. And I want you to notice the quality of what he's done. And it's his analysis of a stock that he likes. It happens to be CVS Health. And he gives you a good look, I believe, of what CVS is all about, what the different things that they're in, how the stock has performed, the different ratings on it. He approaches it totally different than I do. It's more of an analysis of a company, I assume, as a doctor, that he has some knowledge of. And he gave me permission to share this video with you. So take a look at it.
Hello, my name is Dr. David Park, and I'm going to do a quick review on CVS Health as it relates to the stock market. CVS is a growing healthcare company in the United States, and it owns several entities. It owns CVS Pharmacy, which is a retail pharmacy chain. It owns CVS Caremark, a pharmacy benefits manager, also known as PBM. And it also owns a major commercial health insurance provider, Aetna, which was acquired in December of 2017 for $69 billion. PBMs are basically third-party companies that manage all the medication benefits for various insurance programs. Another thing about CVS Health is that it owns many walk-in clinics, also known as retail clinics, known as Minute Clinics, and there's over 1,000 Minute Clinics in over 33 states, and it continues to grow. So CVS Health is traded in the New York Stock Exchange, and it recently reported second quarter earning results that beat Wall Street estimates on both the revenue and earnings front. In this August 5 report, it shows that CVS Health increased 4% on quarter two, and the guidance raises top estimates moving forward. So looking at the fundamental analysis for this, you can see that CVS here is very undervalued as a stock, and the quality is extremely high. There's a good growth stability, and the financial health is just fantastic. It is a strong company. Looking further into the analytics, from Fidelity, it is a very bullish market. There is good dividend yield of 3.12%, and it really did a good job in Q2 as it beat the earnings, and Q3, I believe, will be strong as well. I really like this PE ratio of 10.19. It is a good PE ratio. Now looking at this Webull platform that I use as a retail investor, I really like the earnings per share. Here you could see the actual versus the estimate, and it really did a good job beating the estimates. Now this is the earnings before interest and taxes, once again, significantly better than the estimate. And in the net income, better actual than it is in the estimates. Now looking at the quarterly balance sheet, I like that the net debt of the company is actually below what it was estimated at. And then finally, the finance ratio on return of equity, better than the estimates here. I believe CVS Health is going to perform well in the next quarter, and probably the quarter following that, because we're still in this COVID pandemic, which is going to last into potentially 2022. So looking at this article, I like now that CVS is doing large quantities of COVID-19 testing in large scale across the United States. And I also like the perspective that CVS is going to start administering COVID-19 vaccines into the future, which will take us well into 2022 and 2023, and most likely into the future as well. And as all growing companies will require to do, I also like the fact that CVS now has a digital platform that they can use to deliver their products. Those are my personal thoughts, and they align with analyst predictions. JP Morgan raises price target for CVS to $102 per share. Deutsche Bank raises it to $104 per share. And Credit Suisse lifts their price target to $90, which is still a significant bump up from where it is currently trading at around $64 per share. So in conclusion, I believe that CVS Health is a buy right now. As a matter of fact, I personally believe that it's a strong buy And if you look at the support and resistance, it's coming to a head. I believe prices will break through the resistance in the upcoming quarter, and we shall do pretty well in this stock.
Again, I want you to notice the quality of what he did. He had obviously a tripod, he had a decent sound system, and he set up a background so that the lighting was perfect, and he made a good presentation on CVS. As I watched it, I thought, this is good. This is something I don't do. I don't get into the numbers. I get into what I think is going to change my life, and I really don't care much about the numbers because I'm investing in big stocks. But I want this to be a part of the tribe. So I haven't even covered this with Dr. David, but what I'm going to do is I have the ability within my YouTube analytics to determine how much money each video produces as a result of the ads that they tag on to the videos. And so what I'm going to say to Dr. David is I'm going to share the ad revenues that this video generates. Now, I don't want to create a burden that I got to go back for inevitably or indefinitely to check the revenue. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to run it, and I'm going to, after 60 days, I'm going to look at how much revenue that video generated, and I'm going to find Dr. David's address, and I'm going to send him a check for half of it. Okay? Does that sound like it's fair? I hope so. Dr. David, I hope you weren't expecting anything, so this will probably be better than what you were expecting. So with that in mind, I want to put that out to you. Now, there are going to be some restrictions that if you will make a video and I run it, we'll share 50-50 in the ad revenues. Now, I want to make something very clear. I don't want crap. I want a quality video. I want, like Dr. David did, you to be knowledgeable of your subject. I want you to go into the kind of detail that he did. You'll notice he did numerous screenshots. He learned what he was doing, and he did it well. I don't want what sometimes I'm accused of is just babbling. I want you to do and try to do better. Let's put it that way. Do better than what Dr. David did. And Dr. David, you're welcome to send more if you choose. So that's my challenge to you. And I really kind of like this because I have said this channel is not about me, and I want to make it an avenue for you to learn how to trade stocks and learn how to make more money in the digital economy. And I hadn't foreseen this as a way, but this is your tribe. It's go over here, Best of Us Investors, and you can become a part of the tribe. You can get a part of our morning letter. And then if you want to do what Dr. David has done, you're welcome to do it. And I'll do everything to get you introduced. I don't know. Maybe Dr. David will create his own YouTube channel, and this will be the launching point. So that's what this is. That's what I offer to you. Take it and run with it if you want.